I thought this story was actually really interesting. Politico reporting a pro-Biden super PAC has issued a dire warning to Democrats. Voters are largely clueless about the big policy measures they've passed and on which their 2022 electoral hopes rest. Well, I mean, that's something to me. Do they have a messaging problem? I mean, how do people not know what they're doing?
They have a policy problem, Rob. It's a messaging problem wrapped up in a policy dilemma. And that is that the radical left, the socialist left, you know, I'm old enough to remember when you wouldn't call a Democrat a socialist. They call themselves that now. America is changing before our very eyes. And we, as conservatives, we as Americans and proud Americans have to stop it. And that's what this poll by this left-wing group is saying is that there's a disconnect between what Biden is doing and what the American people think. And they're saying you better watch out for what goes on next November, because this could be a very, very short-lived presidency. We win back the House and potentially the Senate. This is a different presidency. It's shortened to 2 years, Rob, and it's not going to be a pleasant the second 2 years will not be pleasant, because they're driving America back into Donald Trump's arms, which is not what they want to be doing.
Yeah, it is funny how I thought it was going to be so easy for them to just to govern moderately, you know, and just, you know, not make all the loud noises Trump made, just govern it moderately. And I thought that they would have an easy ticket, and they've managed to screw up every bit of that. Finally, just yesterday, Trump published an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal. It was a big deal. It was entitled "Why I Sued Big Tech." He writes, "In the weeks after the election, Big Tech blocked the social media accounts of the sitting president. If they can do it to me, they can do it to you, and believe me, they are." Ironically, the Wall Street Journal is getting ripped apart on social media for giving the former president that platform, which is funny enough. Your thoughts on that?
It goes back to what I said a moment ago.
Yeah.
The Democrats hate the First Amendment. They hate debate. They hate an open forum for ideas. If you do not fall into line with their radical thinking, they want you canceled. They want to stop you. They want to shut you down and shut you up. And that's that's the opposite of what America was founded on. It's the opposite of what makes a democracy so great. It's why they're going to fail, because the American people are very smart. They get it. And they're going to recognize what the Democrats are doing. And they do recognize it. And that poll we just talked about a moment ago proves that. And so attacking the Wall Street Journal for allowing the former president of the United States to have a voice is just it should be outrageous and should be attacked.
It is very outrageous. You're right about that.
The left media doesn't say a word.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, they're done discussing anything. They want their way or the highway. I do agree with that. David Bossie, president of Citizens United, 2016 deputy manager for the Trump campaign. Sir, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right.